Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is the Acer Aspire S7. This is Acer's really cool high-end Windows 8 Ultrabook with a touchscreen. This is what Windows 8 was built for. Without a touchscreen, I really struggle to use Windows 8. This is absolutely fantastic. Now let me run through the specifications before I give you a closer look at this laptop. Now this particular one has got an Intel Core i5-3317U processor. You can purchase this with up to a Core i7 processor. There's also two different screen sizes. There's an 11-inch version and this particular one is a 13-inch version, in fact 13.3 inches with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. Very, very nice resolution and a really nice display as well. We've also got inside here Intel HD graphics, 4000. We've also got 4GB of DDR3 memory, 128GB SSD storage, Wi-Fi, an HD webcam, Bluetooth, and a 4-cell lithium polymer battery, which actually lasts for a very, very long time. I've been really pleased with the battery life on this. Now I'm going to close this up and give you a look around how small this is, but before I close it up, I want to show you a trick that this has got up its sleeve. Not sure how useful this is, but if you look at this, if I pull this forwards, I can actually push the screen down until it is flat on the table. So you can use this on a table more like a tablet. Now the actual hinge won't go all the way round, so it only goes into this flat position, but it's got limited uses like this. I suppose it's good for if you want to sort of play a game with somebody flat on the table, but limited use, but nice the fact that it actually does that. And whilst I've got it on this particular angle for you, I want to show you how thin it is when it's actually closed up. So if we go all the way over and close this up, look at this. Wow. This is a very, very thin Ultrabook. Let's have a look around the ports. So first of all, we've got the power input port here. This is obviously for charging. We've got HDMI out, headphone port, power on off. And then if we go around to the front sort of aspect of this, very, very thin again. So thin. And then if we go round onto this side, we have got two USB 3 ports, Kensington lock, and also an SD card slot or a memory card slot. Round on the back, we've just got some ventilation, and there also is a couple of LEDs here for various activity lights, and also one that comes on obviously when you're charging the device. On the bottom, we've just got a really nice clean sort of base to it. This is a plastic base. We've also got two speakers, one here, and rubber feet in each corner. And then here we've just got what looks like some more ventilation. This is actually where the battery resides, just in here. So let's take a look at this open again, and I'll give you my opinion on the Aspire S7. Let's first of all take a look at the keyboard. So let's have a look at the construction of the keyboard, and this is really, really high quality. It's actually a backlit keyboard, so we do get some lighting if you're using this in the dark. We've got various sort of function keys that we can access by holding down the function key here. Very well spaced, very low profile though. They don't protrude a lot from the actual casing, but the actual casing itself and the wrist rest, this is all aluminium, so very cool to the touch. A nice large multi-touch trackpad here as well. And then we've got just obviously some branding spaced around. Not too much, it doesn't detract from the real clean look of this sort of workspace you've got. And this is very, very nice to type on. Very, very responsive, nice typing action. The only thing I don't like about the keyboard is just the way they've done the caps lock key here in combination with this key. But overall, a really nice typing experience, albeit very low profile, so you've got to get used to it. But once you're used to it, you will have no complaints at all. Moving on to the screen, this is a really nice bright screen, evenly lit, as I said earlier, 1920 by 1080 resolution. Now you can of course navigate this with the sort of mouse pointer as you would normally operate Windows. That's okay when you're in desktop mode, but when you're in this sort of Windows 8 tile mode, it's not very intuitive to actually do that with the trackpad. That's what I'm doing off camera at the moment, just moving things along with the trackpad. It just doesn't feel right. What you need with Windows 8 is a touchscreen, and you've obviously got a touchscreen here. And again, I should really emphasize it is a multi-touch touchscreen, very, very responsive to the touch. And some of the apps I've downloaded, a little bit ironic that this is an Apple app looking at the apps on the App Store, but this is a nice app just to show that It's nice to scroll through, and again, just a super responsive experience when you're using the touchscreen on this particular laptop. Now, you've also got to look at some photos. So let's pop into photos here, and we can have a look at our SkyDrive. And we've got some pictures in here. Just tap on that again. And these are pictures that I took previously. Let's have a look at camera roll. And we've got some pictures just to show how really nice this screen is. If we tap on that to bring it up to full size, very, very nice. We can, of course, pinch to zoom. It is multi-touch, and it's just a real pleasure to use this type of touchscreen on Windows 8. Let's just have a look at a couple more. Look at that, really, really nice. This is just a picture of one of my setups. So back out to the Windows 8 home screen, and what more can I say about this? The performance. Let's have a little chat about the performance. Running things like Photoshop on this, the Office applications, no issues at all. I do still have issues with Windows 8, especially when it comes to going into the store. When you're searching the store for various applications, and maybe you're downloading one or updating one, it jumps back to this particular sort of store home screen and interrupts your searching experience. So I'm still not happy with how the App Store works on Windows 8. It's okay, it's a minor quibble, nothing to do with the laptop, just to do with the software. But you've got plenty of apps to choose from, and it's really getting quite well populated with apps now, so I don't think you'll be disappointed in that aspect. So what more can I say about the Acer Aspire S7? Well, I've been really pleased with how cool this runs. I must admit that the fans do ramp up sometimes, and they are quite noisy. You may well have heard them during this review. It doesn't take a lot to actually get those fans to turn on. But that said, they're not too intrusive, and overall this is a great performing laptop in such a small and compact package. This is really sort of thinner than the MacBook Air. It feels a little bit weightier and maybe not as portable, but it certainly is thinner. It has got a few more sharper edges, if that's anything to talk about. You know, it's a little bit sharp around the edges, but they have done a really good job with the design of the S7. So that's it. This is the Acer Aspire S7. If you're looking for an Ultrabook with Windows 8 on it, this is well worth considering. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.